So, question and answer session. Just introduce yourself.
Rob Wise, the Environment Advisor for the NFU in the East and a steering group member of Fenland SOIL.
Fantastic. And you gave a very eloquent response at the end of the Q&A session. Do you want to just reiterate what you said?
Yeah. I think when we look at the future of the Fens and we think about the flood risk problems that we've got, we often say we don't know the answers in terms of what it would cost to defend the Fens in the face of 2-degree or 4-degree climate change. But actually we already have a lot of the facts based on the work that the Environment Agency have done regarding just a 1.5-degree rise and what that might mean for sea level rise. And we know that the costs run into the billions, and we know that government funding rules will only cover maybe a third of that. So we've got to have a big conversation about if the costs go even higher than that, who's going to pay? Yeah. Are we going to expect government to put more money into it? Or are we as different sectors of society that want to live in the Fens going to have to pay out of our own pockets? Yep. And it's important that when we get opportunities to comment on government consultations on how we fund flood defences, that we make the points that are Fens specific.
So in your talk you were stating that when that consultancy report comes out, that those involved have got to get involved with it. We've got to participate. We've got to have that collaboration.
That's right. I mean, the NFU is at the table looking at these consultations, but we represent the farming sector. There's lots of other sectors in the Fens, up and down the food supply chain, where, as we've heard, 1 in 6 people in the Fens are employed, but outside in other industries. Cambridge University, I mean, if we let the flood defences go, the water goes all the way back to Cambridge. So the whole of the tech sector that live and work in and around Cambridge, they need to take notice of these things too.
Are you optimistic about the future? Leading my witness, my lord.
I'm optimistic that we're beginning to have the conversations that we need to have. Obviously, we're in a time of real problems for government borrowing and government spending, and so that's why we need this open and honest conversation about where our priorities lie and who's going to pay for them.
Yep. John, have you got anything to say with your banana? But that's another reason why. Don't worry, John. And that's another reason why we've Fenland SOIL, the conference, the organisation, is so crucial to create this conversation, to create this collaboration.
Well, Fenland SOIL is absolutely central to the conversation because it's a farmer-led organisation that has brought everybody to the table to really debate these issues, and the leadership they've shown on these issues, not only in terms of taking issues to conferences like this and getting people talking about it, but the practical research that they're developing with flux towers to get the numbers to know just exactly what the greenhouse gas emissions and how, if we change our farming practices, we can reduce those emissions and help solve the problems.
Well done. So big hand to Fenland SOIL. And just to wrap up, I asked Tom Bradshaw this. I love this question. What's your favourite fresh produce? As a key representative of the NFU, what's your favourite fresh produce?
Well, it's got to be Fenland celery, hasn't it?
Because Tom said a good British apple, right? But that was at the National Apple Conference, so he's probably singing for his dinner. But yeah, who doesn't love celery, especially from the Shropshire family? Excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. All right.